Well done to Dean Kanemayer, Craig Zaki with the son of Master of My Fate, bred at Fastfontein, start a 460,000 Rand purchase. Alec, which is Mr. Grabia. Well done to Mr. Grabia, congratulations with this fella. Royal Swan Master is his name. And the gentleman that takes care of him, his name is Alfred, and Alfred has been all smiles today. This is a surprise for all of the grooms, I'm sure. They weren't aware of it, they were used to the 1,000 Rand, but Alfred, when he saw his board, his eyes just lit up. 2,000 Rand for you, Alfred. Well done to you. Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle, congratulations to Alfred. 2,000 Rand to the winning groom. Nicolette's gonna have a chat on behalf of Dean, as she always does here in KZN. Firstly, you know, the horse seemed to have come down. I don't know how long he's been with you, but he's come down first up into the number 1 box, so that's encouraging.
Yeah, they came down on the 27th of March. It was about 3 weeks, but I must admit all the horses in the yard have travelled very well, so it's a nice thing.
This fellow is no stranger to the conditions on the poly track. That was a big bonus.
Yeah, look, I mean, he ran second and then he won and then he went down to the Cape, so he knows what the poly's like. We had a few little interruptions with a little bit of rain, but it didn't seem to bother him too much.
He looks like a horse that's progressing nicely. You know, I know his form in the Cape doesn't inspire much, but the fact is he did run creditably.
No, look, he ran all right down in the Cape. You know, the form's always a lot stronger in the Cape compared to here in Natal. We've always thought he was quite a decent horse, so Dean did opt to take him to the Cape. Maybe it just didn't quite suit him, being still a young 3-year-old, but he'll definitely mature and he'll get stronger as he races.
I like his action.
Yeah, no, and he's got such a nice temperament to work with, and that he just does what you need, doesn't pull in a race, and he just seems to take a bit of time to get going, but once he lengthens well.
Well, you got one on the board, one more to go, Lulu the Legend.
Yeah, look, we're putting him back on the poly. His last run wasn't a bad run, was a little bit out, and the merit rating was a bit higher for him, so he's more down in class. He likes the poly, so I'll give him a nice place chance. He's going over a mile, but he's doing well at home.
Before you leave us, Nicolette, as the big horse, I say the big horse, there may be a few big horses in your yard, but the one that springs to mind, Green with Envy, has he come down, has he settled in?
No, he settled in well, he's doing very well. We're going to go for the guineas, so it's over a mile. Yeah, we're coming down in trip, but you got to start somewhere in the season and build him up, but he's doing very well back at home.
From the last time you saw him to now, it's been a few months. He looks like a bull of a horse, because in Cape Town he really looked that way.
Yeah, look, he's matured nicely. He's still got such a lovely temperament. He's still a colt. He hasn't got any naughty or anything. He's actually a very laid-back horse to work with.
Well, all the best with him and all the other horses during our KZN champion season. But with this fella, give our best to Dean and to Mr. Grabia.
No, I just want to say well done to Mr. Grabia and well done to Jane at home. I hope she's feeling a lot better. This is one for you. And well done to Dean. And a great ride from Craig. And
to yourself and your team, Nicolette, always doing an outstanding job.
We always work quite hard in the yard. The work riders do very, very well for me. They work very hard. So credit to them too.
When is Julius gonna teach you that hoo-ha of his?
No, I definitely can't do that. I'll get tongue twisted.
Have you tried it, Craig? Have you tried Julius's walk cry? Have you ever attempted it?
No, maybe quietly in my head, but
it's quite an emotional thing when you come into the parade. The horses love it.
Oh, they do. And Julius, he's just so passionate. He loves the yard. He loves horses, and he really brings the best out of everyone.
Okay, there are a lot of scratchings in the field. There were only, 5 runners that went to post, and we spoke about it in the preview that we know that you're going to be at the back of the field, but you're not going to have as many horses to pass by like you've been trying to do in the Cape. There were only, 4 horses in front of you.
Yeah, there's only 4 horses. These, obviously, if there hadn't been as many scratchings, we would have probably tried 1 or 2 different things, but being the small field, I was confident that he could settle at the back, have 2 to 3 lengths to Fana, and he'll get there being the better horse in the race, and he's obliged.
This horse, I don't want to make big comparisons, but you've had a line with Master Fuego, who, Ancient World, the second horse ran against. What was the second horse's name? Ancient World, yeah, ran against Master Fuego. You would have had some type of line.
Yeah, these, they both looked the part. They both given an amazing feel. I really couldn't split them. They're actually very similar type of horses. Master Fuego is going about his business really, really nicely, where this horse, his first run in Cape was incredible, and then his next start he choked up, and then his last start he made up a ton of ground on a fast run track. So I believed he was good enough for Cape Town. I'm sure he would have got his wins there, but the season's come here now and he had to make his way back. He obviously missed him because he just seems to flourish here, and he's done nothing wrong. He's only had a handful of runs, and I think there's plenty of fun to come from him and his companion.
Well, you got one on the board. There's 2 more rides left. How's your confidence level?
Very good, Dees. I did make him my standout today.
Yes.
Lulu, the legend, last time was on the grass. We all know he's bet on the poly. He's back in the mile, so I'm looking forward to him now. Slight weight, he could be a big contender. And Contra Fiscum in the last, drawn a bit wide, but last round wasn't disgraced, and if all goes well, it could be a nice day ahead.
Well, you've got some big horses that I'm sure you're going to be partnering during our KZN Champion season, but just chatting to Nicolette, about Green with Envy. He's come down to KZN, he's settled in well, and they're going for the guineas.
Yeah, I was able to work him last Monday. He's just so unassuming, he's a lovely big horse, amazing stride, just so easy to work with, actually very laid back, and when he's on the battlefield, he just turns into this warrior. So I'm really looking forward to him. And I think we have a very, very good string down here. We're going to have a lot of fun.
All the best. Nice ride with this one.
Thanks, Steve. Well done to Nicolette and Julius again. They do all the hard work. Big thanks to Mr. Kanamere. Once again to Mr. Krabia. Always a pleasure in his silks. And to my sponsors, Moritz Fontaine and Wogbostref. Thank you.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Okay, it's horse number 6, and his name is Royal Swan Master. That opens up the pick 6.